Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Evie, and on today's tutorial I'll be creating this beautiful beach dress, summer dress. It's easy, I would say beginner friendly, and yeah, easy to make. Enjoy, like, comment and subscribe. So I'll be using this 100% acrylic yarn. I'll be working with the white one. You also need a ring. I'll be using my 3.5 mm hook, my pair of scissors and my tape measure. So to start, I'll be starting by working on the back panel. Yeah, the back panel. Then after the back panel, I'll go ahead and proceed with the front panel. So I'll start by chaining, and I'll make a length of 21 inches. So go ahead with 21, chain a length of 21 inches. This is for her bust area is 40. Yeah, so half of it plus 2 or more inches for fitting. So chain 21. I have my chain, so I'll go back with double crochets all through till the end of the row. Chain double crochets all through till the end of the row. Remember, this is the back panel, so I did 21. That's half of the bust measurement plus 1 more inch. Yeah, so go ahead and measure yours first before working on it. So this is half of the bust size, so place double crochets all through. Here at the end I've chain one, so I'll go back again here, but with double crochets front post. So I'll make a double crochet front post. So the first next double crochet I'll be placing, and that will be the pattern for the second row, a double crochet front post. And then the next I'll place, and the next step after we've done our double crochet front posts, I will chain 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then turn my work, yarn over, skip 3, skip 2. On the third stitch I'll place a double crochet. We'll be working mesh patterns. So I'll go ahead and chain 3, 1 2 3, yarn over, skip 2. On the third, place a double crochet, 1 2 3, skip 2, place a double crochet. So go on with the mesh pattern till the end of the row. Done with the row, so I'll chain again 6 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then yarn over, turn my work and work here under the mesh, work under the mesh, and again chain 3 2 3, yarn over, work under the mesh. So go on with the pattern, then I'll let you know when to stop. I've done 28 rows. I've done 28 rows. Now here in the middle I did fold my work like this. So here in the middle I'll be making a decrease, and I'll be making three rows of decrease, so as to have that curvy shape at the back. So for the decrease I'll go ahead and turn my work, and then work on this, skip this mesh and work on this mesh, all the way through. So I will again chain 3 and continue with the mesh pattern, and we'll be making decrease. We'll be making 3 rows of decrease, so as to, like I said, have that curvy shape at the back. Now back here where we decreased, I will place a mesh pattern on this end here, then again chain 3, and then place another mesh pattern, then chain 6, turn my work. For a decrease, I'll skip this one and work on this, the next stitch here that marks our second row of decrease. So go on till the end and then back, then we'll make the last row, the last decrease on the third row of decreasing. Back again here for the last decrease, so I will chain 6, and then turn my work and skip this and work on this. So this is our last decrease. 3, as you can see, it's a bit curvy. Now at the end here, I'll just cut my yarn and make a slip knot. That's it for one side. Let me show you. That's it for this one side. So I'll go on and attach my yarn here and work mesh pattern all through, and then start decreasing. So we'll be basically repeating the same process of decreasing like we did on that other side. So chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and continue the mesh pattern all through. Now here in the middle, I'll just leave one mesh, 1, 2, is it 1? Yeah, one mesh, and then I will not be working on these 2 meshes. So I will again chain 6, turn my work and start decreasing. I won't I will not place a mesh here. I'll place a mesh on the next one. This one is our first row, so go ahead and repeat the same process we did here on the 2 rows of decreasing. So yeah, that's it. I'll make a decrease here and then work on other 2 rows of decreasing. Now that's it for the back panel. So I'll be working on the front panel. For my front panel, I'll make a knot, and then I will make a bit longer, and then I'll take my ring. It's here. Remember to double up your yarn because I'm using I'm using the small yarn, this one here, and my ring, it's a bit flat as you can see. So, and I do not want it to show so I will place single crochets all through. So go on with the single crochets all through the ring. So this is how it looks like. I'll go ahead and make a slip knot here, and then I've cut the yarn and I'll make a knot and then put this aside. I'll weave this in later, put it aside, and then go ahead and chain 21 again, chain 21, half of the bust area, which is 40. I added 1 more inch for, you know, adjustment. After chaining 21, I'll go on with the mesh pattern. I'll place mesh pattern. So from here I'll chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then place a double crochet, and then continue with the mesh pattern all through. So it's 3, skip 2, on the third place a double crochet. At the end of the row I'll chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yarn over, turn my work and continue the mesh pattern all through. And this will be from the boobs area going down to the navel area, so that we may attach it into it, and then later up here we'll be working upwards on from the boob area upwards, going to the leaving some space for the chest and the neck area, going all the way to the shoulders. But for now, let's work going down so that we may attach it to this ring. I've done 15 rows, and from now I'll start decreasing, and I will skip this one and work on the next here, and then continue with the mesh pattern all through. On this other end, after chaining 6, turn your work and skip this mesh and decrease on the next mesh, and then continue the pattern all through and the decreases. I did 13 rows of decrease. As you can see, it's kind of like a triangle shape. So the next thing I'll do, I will be making a decrease. Now for the decrease, I will I'll be placing half double crochets, and I'll be skipping 1 stitch and then place half double crochet on the next stitch that marks our first row of decrease. So go on and skip 1, place half double crochet on the next, skip 1, place half double crochet on the next stitch till the end of the row. You skip 1 stitch, on the next stitch place half double crochet. At the end of the row, I'll also place a decrease on the second row. Now for the second row, it will be a bit different. So I will insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, then insert my hook on the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, then pull through the first 3, and then pull through the other 2, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert, pull through the 3, and then pull through the 2. So go on until the end of the row, pull through 3 and then pull through 2. Now the last row of decrease, I'll just place half double crochets all through, no more decreasing, and it will be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It will be a total of 13 rows. So go on with your decrease. No, go on with your double crochets all through till the end of the row. And then here at the end, I will take my ring right here, and on the wrong side, where's the wrong side? I think it's, yeah, on the wrong side here, I will be joining my work and the ring together. So I will insert my hook and then pull the yarn like so, and then join them together with single crochets. Go on with single crochets in every stitch from the top and the ring all the way till the end of this stitch row. So insert my hook here, also insert my hook on this stitch, and then pull the yarn. I'll go ahead, cut my yarn and make a tight slip knot like so. I'll later, and then I will weave in the remaining yarn. So I'm done with the lower part of the top area of the front area. So the next thing I'll do, okay, this is how it looks like. So the next thing I'll do, I will be working on I'll fold my work like this and then mark the center of my work. At the center here of my work, I'll take my yarn, skip this, and then right here I will chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then continue with the mesh pattern all through the end here, and then we'll be making a decrease. We'll be making 3 rows of decrease. So go on with the mesh pattern until the end of the row, and then back here, then I'll show you how to decrease. Now back here where we started, I'll place a double crochet, and then I will chain 3, turn my work, skip this chain and work on the next chain, and that marks as our decrease. So go on and make 2 rows of including this one, that's 3 rows of decrease. Now for my second decrease, this being the first one, I will chain 6 and then turn my work, skip this and work on this other mesh all through till here, and then turn my work and back again till here for my last decrease. For my last row of decrease, I'll chain 3, turn my work and skip this and work on this other mesh. So from here there will be no decreasing, just work all your way up, no decreasing. At the end of the row, I'll place a double crochet and then chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn my work, and then no decreasing. Remember, place a double crochet on the first mesh. So work your way all up with no decreasing. I have 3 rows of no increase, of no decreasing, sorry. So I will cut my yarn right here and then make a slip knot, tighten, and that will be it for one side. So I will insert my yarn here. Remember our marker, it's here, and we skipped one, so insert my yarn right here and then continue with the same process we did on this other side. So I'll chain 6 and repeat the same process we did on this other side. Continue with the mesh. Remember to decrease 3 rows and then add more, add 3 more rows of no decrease. So in total, from this point here at the marker up to here, it will be a total of, I just counted, it will be from this point to this point, it will be a total of 12 rows. Yeah, total of 12 rows. That's it for the front panel. So I will turn my work on the right side. As you can see, this is the wrong on the right side here, and then take my back panel also on the wrong side. This is the clean side, on the wrong side here, and then I will join these two here with the, I'll join them with single crochets here, and also single crochets right here. So go on with the single crochets all through from here to here. Next step, after joining, I will be joining my work on the sides. I put a marker here, so take this end, insert my yarn and a hook, and go on with single crochets all through till here where I put my mark, and we'll be leaving a space for the armhole. After joining, I'll go ahead and turn my work and then work on the arm sleeves. So I'll be placing double crochets around, okay, like this, the arm area. So I'll take my yarn and my needle, insert it, and work double crochets around the arm area. Now from here I will make a slip stitch and then chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make a mesh pattern all through. So from now henceforth, no increasing, no decreasing, it will be a mesh pattern all through. So skip 2 and then make a double crochet, chain 3, skip 2 on the third, make a double crochet. So continue, and I'll be making a length of 22 inches. I have my arm sleeve ready, and I did a length of 22 inches. Yeah, 22 inches. So to finish it off, I will place half double crochets. I'll place, sorry, let me see, double crochets all through the arm. So go on with your half double crochet, if with your double crochets, not half, double crochets all around the arm area, this part. Done with the double crochets of the arm sleeves. I also did the other arm sleeve. So the next thing I'll be doing the lower part, and that it's the like the skirt. Yeah, so for the lower part I'll start by crocheting 18, and that's 18. I counted the stitches around here from this area to this area, it's 18. So I'll go ahead and crochet 18, make a chain of 18, so after crocheting 18 I go ahead again and place double crochets from this end to this end. At the end here I'll chain 2, 1, 2, turn my work, and then place a double crochet on the next stitch. There will be an increase. Remember, we're increasing at the end of the rows. So continue again with the double crochets. This other end I will chain 2, 1, 2, and then turn my work like so, and then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, we're doing the mesh pattern now, and place a double crochet, place a double crochet, and then chain 3 and continue with the mesh pattern. And that's like skip 2 on the third here, place a double crochet, and then again chain 3, skip 2, third here, place a double crochet all the way till here. Increase at the ends here, you'll be placing 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then turn your work and place a double crochet. So remember, at the end here, make an increase by crocheting 6 chain, and then continue with the mesh pattern. That's chain 3, a double crochet, So I did how many rows? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I did 7 rows, and it's a length of 7 inches. So for the waist area, my dress waist measurement was 32. Yeah, was 32. So for me to get the 32 waist 32 inches, I'll add I'll crochet 25. Yeah, I'll chain 25. I'll chain a length of 25 inches, and then add this 7, that will be 32. So go ahead, if it makes sense. This is from here to here, it's 7 inches. So for me to acquire the 32 inches for the hips measurement, I'll have to chain a length of 25 inches. Yeah, so I will take my chain. You can see 25 inches. So I'll take my chain and join it to this other end, and to this other end, and continue with the mesh pattern all through. So make a slip stitch here, make a slip stitch like so, and then chain 3. 1 2 3. On this stitch here, place double crochet. 1 2 3. All through. 1 2 3. And here at the chain, I'll just do the same thing. Skip 2. On the third here, place a double crochet, chain 3, skip 2. On the third here, place a double crochet. I had to mark my work at the end of the row. You can see a pink yarn, because I need to make an increase for the hips measurement. It's 42. Yeah, so I need to increase. My waist area is okay, it's 33, 32, 33, but for the hips I need to make an increase. So from here I'll chain 3. On this mesh here, I'll place a double crochet and then chain 3 2 3. Instead of working here, I'll go back on the same mesh and place another double crochet. So for an increase, it will be like this V shape. Yeah, V shape on the ends of my work, like here, and I'll also increase on this other end. Now on this other end, I'll also place an increase. So I've chained 3. I'll go ahead with my double crochet, chain 3 2 3. On the same space, place a double crochet. So go on, and I'll go on until I have my 40 inches. That's the measurement for 42 inches. That's the measurement for this dress. Yeah, I have half of my hips measurements which is 21 right here. So from now henceforth I won't be increasing. I'll just go on with the mesh pattern till the end. So I'm done with the skirt, and I did a total length of 35 inches. So the next thing, placing single crochets all around the skirt down there, and I'll be working on them I'll also be placing single crochets on the neck area, and I will do so off camera. Yeah, after placing single crochets at the neck area and down here, I'll join my two pieces, the skirt and the top. So I'll go ahead and turn my work like this. Yeah, turn my work like this. As you can see, we are on the other side, and also my skirt like so. This is the clean side, so on this other side like so, and then I will place single crochets all around the ring area. Yeah, from here to here. So take my yarn, insert my hook here and here, and then place single crochets all through. Done with the ring part. So the next thing I'll be making a drawstring for the arm, and for the drawstring I will take my yarn like so, and then make a knot, and then yarn over on this yarn and yarn over on the other, and then pull through. So it's yarn over, pull through. I'll go ahead and attach it. So I'll attach it from this end to this other end that's straight to the armpit area. So I'll attach it right here. One from this end to this end, and the other string from this end to this end. After attaching, I'll then go ahead, take my beads, 2 on this string and 2 on the other. These wooden beads, so I will attach them like so, and then make a tassel. Put this aside, take my yarn, and then I'll make a tassel. And for the tassel, I'll be yarning over my arms like so, 16 times. So I'll yarn over 16 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times, and then go ahead, cut my yarn like so, and then take my yarn and tie around at the center like so. Make it a bit tight like so. And then go ahead and make a knot here, and then take another yarn and tie here around here. So I will make it tight. And then make a knot. And another knot. And then I will level them up and cut the remaining yarn. So take my scissors and cut the remaining yarn, and there you have your tassel. So I will again come here and attach it, and to attach, since we made a knot here, I'll also make another one tight. I will go ahead, cut the yarn, right there, take my needle and sew it. This is what I'll be using, sorry. So I will take this end and put it right here, and then go in with my needle and sew it. So remember, in both arms you need 2 tassels, yeah, one for the other side, one side and the other side. So go on with your needle and sew it. And this is what I'm having. You can pull it. I'm having 2 tassels, so 2 for this arm and 2 for the other arm, yeah. The last stage will be placing a drawstrings at the waist area. You remember my markers here at the waist, so I'll go right there and attach my yarn, and for this drawstring I will double up my yarn to make it a bit tighter, yeah. So I'll come here, attach my yarn, and repeat the same process I did for the drawstrings. I will like yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and make it longer however you want. Yarn over, pull through. So I'll attach my beads. I'll put my beads rather. So and then take my tassel, but before that I'll tighten this up and then cut, and then take my tassel and my needle and sew it. I'll do that off camera. And sew it together. Yeah, and that's it for the dress. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like the video, leave a comment, and also subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you on the next project.